Okay, y'all, I'm going to try to make a video really quick. I only have 20 minutes per charge on my video camera, so I hope this comes out right the first time. Now, I'm trying to do this to help anybody that was in as big a quandary as I over which phone to get. I was with Sprint. I went out and got their Sprint Touch, Epic Touch, loved it, but then of course I had the LOS bug and I wasn't eligible for an upgrade, so I went ahead and paid $570 plus with the tax for that. And with those issues, I was like, not gonna happen. I wasn't convinced that I was going to get a patch, and I just thought it was wrong. Plus, Sprint's coverage was terrible in my area. Half the time it was just searching for signal. So I went ahead and I went to At&T and I got their version, this one here. And I've loved it, but it's always bothered me for the past almost 2 weeks that I've had it, that it's the smaller phone. So finally T-Mobile's came out and I went ahead and I went and got that. And I was going to use them both and then decide which one, I was going to keep. And I got to tell you, I'm definitely going to keep this one. That's AT&T. For one thing, the way that everything flows is just so much smoother. Don't get me wrong, I had the Vibrant, so I'm going to say this is 5 times better than the Vibrant. But this is like 10 times. What I didn't like about this were these LED buttons are so bright. Now, you can't tell here. They look normal. But in the darkness, they'll blind you. You better have your sunglasses on. They are so bright. On the other hand, I really didn't like that these were on the yellow side. If they even light up. Hello? I don't even see them lighting up, so that's kind of weird. What the hell? Well, you don't even see them, so that just shows you how dim they are. I guess they have to have a certain light. I don't know. But anyway, so that was one of the things I noticed. Of course, the quadrant scores, even though it's something you try not to pay attention to, this was averaging like 3,500, and this was 23, 24. Not so great. I didn't like when I hit menu on here. For some reason, it might not be evident in the video, but when I noticed, let's go to more, my ADW settings just seemed, the blacks just seemed so washed out. Now, probably, I don't know if you could see that these are much darker. They're even browner because, see, they're black. And those are faded gray. And it reminded me too much of my Eva, so I didn't like that. Okay. Another thing is, I like to keep picture frames of live snapshots. And, of course, they're not changing, so I don't know what's up with that. Let's see. They're not changing. Weird. Only because I'm making a video. Because if I wasn't making a video, there they go. They start to change. See, this occurs. I've got 2 pages, and I keep getting these problem loading widget messages, and that drives me crazy because I've never had that issue. I've been using Picture Frame forever, and the only time I've ever had a problem loading widget message is if I Nandroided back to something, then I would maybe experience it. So I didn't like that. As you can see, both the brightnesses, I think they're all in full brightness. Let's see. Okay. I want you to know I really am good at using this phone, but not when I'm doing a video. But anyway, alright, so settings. Oh wait, I have a brightness setting. Yeah, I'm dumb. I will get so big. Well, okay, forget that. Anyway, sorry, I'm really trying to make this right. I'm under the gun here. Okay, so the internet too, I didn't think was as fluid. Let's try and get to it. Okay, so the internet. I'm pretty sure the brightnesses are the same. I guess I need to get. Oh, it's my internet brightness on this one is turned down a little bit. Let's see. Browser brightness. All right, so, oops. These capacitive buttons are so bright. So this does tend to have a yellowish brownish hue. I'm not crazy about that. The only time you notice it is compared to this. I'm not really sure what's going on with this internet. Oh, okay. Let's go back. You can see what I was last looking at. I'm thinking maybe I need to just bring them all back and get the Droid Prime, but I hate Verizon. So as you can see, I'm driving myself and everybody around me crazy. But I think what I'm going to even wind up doing, I'm going to decide in the next couple of days if I keep the Prime. I mean the what do you call it? This one. Thank you, At&T. I really like it. But I just bought this flyer, and this does everything at a really great speed. And I'm thinking that I might just keep this and my little Razr phone until the next wave of phones come out. I'm not really sure. But what I would say is that I wish I could show you how muted everything looks on this one compared to this one. There's just a dullness. Oh, I know. Let's go to the app drawer. You'll be able to see home app drawer. Oops, app drawer. Okay, so I don't know if you could see, and some people say it's the resolution, but it's not all it is. There is definitely it's like they have this film over a lot of different things, and I'm just not feeling it, you know? So maybe it's my imagination, but I just think everything just seems to pop so much more on this one. I have some of the same wallpapers. So, well, that problem loading widget thing, that's got to go. And Signal was a joke. My AT&T Signal is never under 2 megabytes, ever, no matter where I am. In a building, metal building, at my desk, it's awesome. This one, I just kept having network errors. I couldn't even connect out. My phone calls were going straight to voicemail. To me, it's really no contest. If AT&T is good in your area, I love this display, but you know, you can't have everything. So to me, it comes down to either waiting, or of the three of these, I don't want a phone for $500 something with the loss of service bug and not good coverage. I don't mean even not good coverage. I mean horrible coverage. I don't want that. I think that's crazy. And then T-Mobile, it's good for some people that are coming from a much lesser high-end phone. They will love this to death. It's great. But if you are a fanatic about your phones and fonts and displays and yellows and whites and all that stuff and speed, you're not going to be happy with this. I can tell you that right now. And this one, I would have been perfectly content if they'd have bloated up and had it be a little bit bigger screen. I still, like I said, have another day or two to decide, and I just feel like I'm leaning towards giving it back so that I could have this experience on AT&T with another Samsung device that comes out in a few months that hopefully will be a 4.5-inch screen. So that's where we're at. Just hopefully this video helps someone. Bye.